ladies, please, let's stop taking pictures with dresses on and you're leaving the smartwatch on. Take off the smartwatch, please, please, please. You're killing the aesthetic.
I'd say, well, and you get a car, and you get a car.
My baby looking too good, yeah, she perfect. No, she worth it. When she pull up, all them man, them flirting. And yeah, she know that she a dime. Call up on my line. Told her, baby, bring it one time. Yeah. Girl, sit down and relax. Girl, let me put it on.
Don't know what song we having with it.
I'm in IB. We went off, but I was in IB for though. Then I came back.
I was somewhere else, but you know what?
Yeah, you were 9-upper. So you were somewhere. Yo, what's really good though? It's your girl Yezzir, and you are listening or watching another episode of Hey Sis. As you can see, it's very festive. Okay, look at the tinsel. It doesn't get any more festive than that. I got my good sis coming through the HQ. I don't even want to call it HQ. It's the Hey Sis Grotto. Call me Mrs. Claus. Oh, damn it.
Damn.
I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Okay. You want me to go Dutch?
No, you can do English now. If you watch the other episode, you'll get the joke. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey guys, my name is Indy, and I am from the Netherlands. Just so you're wondering where my accent is coming from. I was always asking, I don't know where it's from. Yeah, I get that all the time. Where's your accent from and stuff too. So yeah, that's me. I am. I'm happily and a proud friend of Yezzi. And I'm very happy I'm here again.
Yes. She's come to celebrate Christmas with me. In case you didn't know, it is my favorite festive season. Yo, it's so deep, yeah. We go so deep, yeah. She has spent Christmas Day with me and my family, okay? It doesn't get more familiar. Okay, you have seen
it got hot.
When it comes to the Christmas quiz, listen, you don't want to be in my yard on Christmas Day, you know.
Well, you want to be in my team though.
Yeah, you want to be in her team. Yo. This is going to probably be the most random thing I ever say to you in our friendship. I didn't know you knew so much about the Bible. Like scriptures, stories, scenario, to the point that my old school dad, and it doesn't get any more old school than him, was like, I think it's when you left, he was like, she knows a lot about the Bible, innit? I was like, bruh, I'm glad you said it.
Yes.
Because I was like, there were times that you would say an answer and my dad was like, So yeah, I don't know whose team you were on that year, but I'm sure everyone there were the ones asking, are you coming back again? I said, listen, it's like a leap year. She might come every 5 years, every 4 years. How many years does a leap year come? I'm going to get dragged.
You can ask me about the Bible, but don't ask me about leap years. What the hell are you talking about?
We're not going to get into that one. But yeah, if you are watching this, I got to do the professional stuff, okay? You need to like, you need to comment, and you need to subscribe. You know why? Because we give you everything unapologetically. These are the conversations that they told us not to talk about outside the house, but here we are, okay? Keeping it real, whether you like it or not. We are on the road to achieving a few milestones. We got two. One of them is we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So if you are watching, you might want to look down below just a little bit. Click that button that says subscribe, because we're trying to up it. Hopefully in 2024, we'll be able to do a lot of things are in the pipeline, you know. A few things. Second goal is we are on the road to 10,000 followers on the Hey Sis Instagram page. And if you're thinking, didn't know you had it, well, now you know. You can follow us. I'll put it somewhere. Hey Sis _UK. We are currently at 7,000, and we wouldn't be able to do that if it weren't for you guys. So to my Hey Sisters, and most recently my Hey Brothers, thank you for that. Now we're going to slide through, because each and every week throughout the festive season, we're just going to be talking about Christmas, the good, the bad, and the ugly of it all. And today we're going to be talking about Christmas Day and everything that goes down. I want to break the ice a bit. I want to get a feel for the type of person you are. Yeah? I'm going to act like I don't know you, but I know you.
Okay.
But I might not know you after this, so you never know. But we're going to do a quick Christmas fire round, super quick, okay? Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
No, I feel super nervous. I don't know. I feel like I'm back into the quiz. I remember when I was sitting on the sofa. And
you were sitting the closest to me as well, you know.
Listen, you're bad.
I'm serious about that. But this isn't a quiz. This is just a fire round. So there are no wrong and right answers.
Okay.
But there might be like a little bit of judgment.
Go ahead, judge me.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
To be judged.
I am. That's on you.
That's on me.
I go home and sleep.
You sleep very well. Okay, cool. Eggnog or mulled wine?
Girl, first of all,
Don't girl me.
I'm Dutch. Yeah. Second of all, I've barely celebrated Christmas my entire life, so
here we are. Eggnog or mulled wine?
The heck is eggnog?
You don't know what eggnog is?
No. I know mulled wine, but I don't know what eggnog is.
It's literally made out of eggs and milk, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I can understand that, but the heck?
There's some American things that I refuse to understand. And,
okay, so
and eggnog is one of them.
Okay, well, then it's not weird. I don't know. Okay, so mulled wine.
Mulled wine.
100%.
Classy chick.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm in comparison to eggnog.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any classier than that.
I don't drink.
This one, you're going to side eye me, but you have to pick one.
Oh.
You're at the dinner table on Christmas Day. There's the centerpiece, you know, the main thing everyone's eating. Are you going for the chicken or the turkey? And you have to eat one. And it can be free range or whatever, how you like it.
I'm vegetarian.
I know, but like,
okay,
not meat from here, because I know you don't like meat in England, because you say it's not right.
It's no meat.
It's not meat.
It's not meat.
You say it's the meat in England is fake.
The meat ain't meat.
The meat ain't meat. But you have to pick one, chicken or turkey.
Chicken,
yeah?
100%.
Okay, cluck. It was a safe bet. Chicken, did it? Okay, so Christmas Day, yeah?
Yeah.
And you only get one activity to do after dinner. Are you picking a Christmas movie or Christmas games?
Sleep.
What? After eating?
100%.
How many rounds did you have?
Knockout.
How many rounds do you eat on Christmas Day?
Until you sleep. Like, that's the time.
Now, to be fair, you can eat though, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the time.
Many a dinners.
That's a time you can unapologetic stuff your mouth full. And nobody judging you.
You know what?
Because the day after you don't do nothing but sitting.
I just realized every time we go out to dinner, you have nothing less than three.
Yeah, plates.
Yeah. 3 courses minimum.
100%.
3 courser.
Give me 3 courses.
3 courses.
Okay, so
you have to pick one.
I have to pick one.
Look, this is supposed to be a fire round here. You're all just like, well, okay, Christmas movie or Christmas games?
Games,
yeah, of course. If it's the Bible trivia.
I'm going to fire out now. I'm going to fire answer.
No, it doesn't have to be fire answers. I'm just joking. Last one, yeah? You get 1 meal in the whole day. Are you going to have a Christmas dinner or Christmas breakfast?
I would say dinner. You know why?
Why?
Because I don't sleep good when I don't eat enough.
Before
sleep. So I don't sleep if I have an empty stomach. So with breakfast, which will be great, I will be hungry again at 4 p.m. Probably at 12 p.m. If my breakfast is at like 8, which is very early. But just...
I like the thought process. The thought process makes sense.
I'm thinking about my sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to go, no.
You know, there's some people that they can't sleep on a full stomach, you know?
That's bad for them, I don't.
Where is your pity? Like a little sympathy.
I do. No, I do. It's good.
No, it does help some people fall asleep though.
That's for me. So yeah, dinner it is.
Boom. That's the fire undone. Boom. As an honorary sis on Hey Sis today, you know, for the festive season, it's only right that we give out our sisterly knowledge.
Yeah.
You know? It is actually quite a coincidence that we're actually both sisters. You know? You would have seen my sister, the hippie. She's gonna hate me saying that.
Shut up.
No, right. And we're gonna give some sisterly advice, yeah. So we have to say like we're a sister, big sis, little sis, however way you want to put it.
Yes,
we're gonna give some advice.
Get it?
Okay, so I got a dilemma.
Oh, I love dilemmas.
It's a friendship one.
Ooh. Always complicated.
I know, right?
Yeah, because these relationships usually are more like.
Oh my gosh.
Go on.
We've had a lot of layers in ours. We actually. We don't argue like friends, we argue like sisters.
Yeah, we do.
And we make up like sisters.
Yep.
Because it's not like a quick makeup. It's like, I'm still mad at you, but give me a couple of days though. And we'll be good again. That's the real making up.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the dilemma. She's probably thinking of all the times I've pissed her off. She is. Look at her face. Okay, so let's get into this, yeah? Are you ready? Just slapping my tinsel, yeah? Okay.
I was not done yet with that moment.
Okay. Friendship dilemma. Let me be serious. I'm taking it seriously. Yeah. They want to be anonymous, so we're going to respect that.
We will.
Let's get into it. I'm a 25-year-old female studying abroad. and I've encountered a friendship dilemma. As an international student, finding friends was challenging, but I formed close bonds with two girls, one of whom is also 25, female, with the other 28, female. Our friendship had its ups and downs, but things soured when my 25-year-old friend started behaving oddly due to personal issues. In frustration, I stopped communicating with her, and it led to a mutual falling out. She even blocked me on Instagram, and it's been a year of silence. I acknowledge making mistakes in our friendship, and I realized my reactions may have hurt her. It wasn't one-sided. I genuinely miss her and debate reaching out to mend our friendship. Additionally, our 28-year-old friend has distanced herself. We've communicated just twice this year when I initiated contact. She expresses missing me but claims to be too busy to meet. I also feel sad that the other friend didn't try to fix things between us but stopped hanging out with me. How can I navigate reconnecting with my friend, the 25-year-old, who blocked me on Instagram, and our mutual friend, the 28-year-old, who's become distant? Is it worth reaching out to mend these friendships? I'm going to let you go first because everyone says I miss burn a bridge quick. So I'm just going to you take it away, sis.
Who are you missing? The version from her she was then or the version from her she was now?
Ooh.
Because at the end of the day, she clearly is growing. She's moved abroad. She does all of that kind of stuff. And now she wants to gain back that friendship she had then, which is not now. And sometimes I feel people trying to force things way too much. There's a reason why certain things are going a certain path. What I think is in her case, she might have better does or be able to do is like, look, I want to say I miss you as a sis. I miss you who you are as a person. But, you know, I accept this fact that we are just going separate ways. And that could be maybe come back together, but don't start forcing a connection.
So never force the vibes.
What's not there is not there. And I feel like, you know, she said, I miss her, but you said you moved away. You said that due to personal issues and da-da-da-da-da. So this is not really necessarily something to do with having a bad friendship. It's just something to do with the personal life you both living that made you disconnect. So if you're trying to reconnect with that.
It's a complex one because she met them. Let me check this. Okay, so she met them once she moved into a new country.
Yeah.
So they were friends she made in the new country. But the only thing that's getting to me is that both of them seem to not be making an effort with her anyway. So I don't want her to misplace her effort because I think a lot of people, they respond to distance in different ways. So some people respond to distance by distance. Others respond to distance by bringing themselves closer to the person as like a panic kind of mechanism of, oh, I need to keep this person close because I realize they're distancing themselves from me. Let me bring them closer. But like you said, you can't force the vibes. There are things that happen naturally and there's nothing wrong with making the first move. I've had friendships that I assumed were dead. And that was just an assumption. And they were the ones to kind of reach out to me. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then we're friends now and everything's cool. But I feel like once you make two attempt to reach out to somebody and it's not getting reciprocated, then it's like, sis, you got to move on. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Like the friend that blocked you on Instagram, I don't know why that's deep. A conversation.
That is deep. That is deep. You're not fancying me now.
You don't like me.
Go prison.
You know, like you don't like me. If you block me on Instagram, you've already made your decision on me as it is. So
petty,
why
though? That's petty.
It is petty, but when someone gets to the point of blocking somebody, they've made a decision about you. So me contacting you is like me almost begging, like, oh no, I want to change your opinion of me. Okay, now if I say I'm not this person, are you gonna believe me, or are you still gonna keep that in mind regardless anyway? Like, let's really deep it. Yeah. Because you don't like me so much so that you said I don't want you in my life. I've had friends, who have just dipped. They've disappeared. They didn't even block me, but and I know they didn't block me because I checked. But they just, girl, you know, I need to know how to keep the energy if I see you in person. But they've just disappeared and they've made new lives. Maybe because they're not proud or they want to rebrand or they feel like people won't understand the new life they're living. Cool. However way you want to navigate your life, I can't tell you. Like I can't ask you to keep me in my life, in your life, if you genuinely don't want me in it.
Yeah.
But if she's blocked you, take it.
That's done out.
A year of silence.
And that is the girl she was talking to, like saying that they missed each other.
Yeah, she missed both of them. So the
girl,
first
you're not
one
even word I miss you. I get that people make mistakes. Yeah, I get that. But like that should be it. Relationships and friendships are about growth. Then you're making a relationship. If you all want to grow with somebody and have a relationship, that means you got to go through certain things and discuss certain things and say your opinion and listen to the other person's opinion and trying to figure that out. And that didn't happen. She blocked it out and she just continued living her life. And now she's, poor girl, trying to come back saying she misses her. And that is like, you first of all disrespecting my time, you're disrespecting my feelings, because right now how can you go from one extreme to the other to then extreme and then telling me you don't have time?
That was the second friend. So that's the one I wanted to deep as well, yeah, because it's two of them. One blocked her, then the second one was like, yeah, cool, I miss you, let's patch it up. But imagine I've reached out to you on 2 occasions, let's meet up, I'm too busy. Now, don't get twisted. If there's any two people that will understand busyness as us, because we've been mad busy and we've had months where we haven't met up physically, but we have made the effort of, video calls and stuff like that. But you make time for what you want to make time for.
No, but it's like when we have something to discuss, which is urgent because we might have a disagreement or whatever.
Oh, yeah, we drop everything.
Yeah, so there is really no excuse because you're making time for what you want to make time for. So sis don't want to make time. There is no excuse. Simple.
Take the hint.
Drop it. Don't force it. Don't put your energy in it. Go put your energy into yourself. Because when you put your energy into yourself, you're going to start finding other things that are connecting with you because you now connected with yourself. Simple.
Yeah. No, I hear it.
I think she's trying to get more reassurance in getting back to people that were there before rather than finding who she is. Like, isn't like, I'm not saying she don't know who she is, but just finding more like, okay, cool, what does really fit with me? Because clearly these girls are not a good fit for me.
I think it is a safe space because this is weird transitionary period, that I think everyone's gone through. But when you leave, I want to say like from secondary school into college or from college to university, there's a certain group you have and you, in your mind, you try to find that group or replace certain members of the group. Especially for women in your 20s and your 30s, you feel a bit of an emptiness if you haven't got some sort of a sisterhood because you feel like that's needed as a woman, and I get it. But sisterhoods, like true, proper, pure-hearted sisterhoods, come naturally. Because when you try to find a bestie or a best friend or a clique in a group, that's when you get the most falling outs and arguments to happen because not everyone's intentions are the same.
Yep. And you need to know, like, the people that you met in school, they could be your friends at that point because you were all kind of young still and you were, like, in the same, like, environment, whatever. But as soon as you go separate ways and people start following their own path, some people get kids straight away. Some people start flying out. Some people are going completely off path. Like, how can I still connect with you if you're going to fly out and you're going to become the next president and I'm going to be sitting here working in a strip club? How could that be? Sorry, but respectfully.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you are changed as a person, but that is almost impossible to connect with. And that is, people just have to accept that. You go in different paths. Sometimes it is what it is and it has been done. People come in your life for just a period of time. People come in your life for a long time. People come in your life for forever. But sometimes paths just go in separate and that is what it is. That doesn't mean that it's there an argument or there's a disagreement that you straight away think, this is different paths, let's go different paths. No, it's like you need to see that, is this workable? Does the other person also want to talk it out? If a person is start blocking you straight away and all that kind of stuff, they don't want to work it out. So then it's just simple. That is done game. Don't come back.
Don't go back. Don't reach out again. I think we just need to get to a point in life where it's okay to distance. It's okay. Like distancing away from friends is such a natural thing. We don't have to look at it like, oh my gosh, I can't keep a friendship. What does this say about me? Oh, I only have 3 friends and this person online's got 10 friends, fam. Distancing happens when seasons change. Seasons change when there's changes in your life for the good or for the better. But either way, the people are there because that's your village that you need at that point in your life.
At that point, exactly. At that point, And that could change next week.
It could literally change next week.
And that is how life works. It's the circle of life. People come, people go. But if you just stay with who you are, then whatever is going to be put on your pod, whoever is going to be put on your pod, is going to be right there because it needs to be.
Yeah. Like I get the whole reaching out to friends. I think the only scenario where you feel the need to reach out to a friend is when you think you've offended them. So if I feel like I've offended you, I'll say, yo, you know, you've been a bit different. I can feel like the energy's different. What's good? If you tell me nothing's wrong, cool. But if I know the energy's changed, because I can tell when energy changes because you're my friend. So that means your energy's been good with me at some point and you switched it up. We are going to distance ourselves because you've decided you don't care to be real enough to maintain what we've got going on. And if I keep reaching out and you just don't want to get there to that point, then all I can do is distance myself because I became your friend for a reason.
Yeah.
If I'm not getting the same out of you that I've had previously, then the friendship's done at this point.
It's dead. Dead game. In the relationship, it's about benefit from each other. I feel like that is the majority of the relationship. Is like laughter, but also benefiting of each other, not just one way. It's all giving and taking. And if you feel like that relationship is just you pulling... My mom used to say, like, you pull on a dead horse. It's like, you can't, it's nothing there. Like, you can't keep on pulling if the other person is not giving that same energy. And that is, if you figure that out, if you figure this in general in life, if you figure that out to see when people are not giving you that same energy back, your life will be so much easier because you start actually not putting in no energy to people that do not deserve it.
Yep.
You know how much time you waste? You know how much time people waste on others just because they think that they need to be in contact with them or they need to be like getting some sort of like a clarification or acceptance from them or whatever. No. It's like, if you see you don't get it back, move on.
Yeah.
You can try it. If you see you try it once, you try it, twice, and it doesn't go, let it go. Let it go.
You have to let it go. You have to let it go. And you know what's so funny? Even when you're not ready to let it go, something's going to push you. As in like, okay, now I know it's really time to let it go. We got to normalize the whole the thing is, outgrowing friendships doesn't mean that the person you're friends with, doesn't mean they haven't grown as well. But you guys have grown in different ways. So the mutual growth that got you two together, it's not the same anymore, and you've outgrown one another. Because sometimes people come with this attitude of, yeah, I outgrew them as if like they're immature and they're behind me. You two are just on two different lanes. And that's okay.
Yeah. It's funny because what you're saying is like, you can only be ready when you're ready. And that is so true. Because there's like, even looking at my own personal situation, with a ex relationship, with a person that I was just like, so like, I knew it wasn't right. I knew this relationship with that particular person was not right.
Yeah.
But it took me so long to leave. But once it snaps, once it hits.
Yeah.
I remember one of my good friend, Katie, she said to me, you're only ready whenever you're ready. Because I can tell you many times the person ain't good for you. I can tell you over and over again, she toxic, he toxic. I can tell you over and over again the manipulation or narcissist behavior. But until you done with it, if you ain't done with it, you ain't done with it. So until you're done with it, then you can go. But if you ain't done with it, you go nowhere. And because otherwise you physically go, but you're mentally not gone. So until you're mentally hit that point of like enough, that you can, because your body can go. I can go anywhere. But if my mind says, you see them people that are going back and forth? Yeah, you burn that bridge quick. I know that. But that people, you be like, yeah, you go? Yeah, come back. That's Yezzi, burning bridge.
Yo, my sister peed me off when she said that. She must have asked me for advice, yeah, and I gave it. And then she's like, oh, no, I gave the advice. And I thought, yeah, I've done my sisterly duty. Like, I'm proper proud of myself. And she was like, anyway, yeah, I'm only going to take your advice with a pinch of salt because I know you're quick to burn a bridge. I was like, girl, why did I open my mouth in the first place? But I'm gonna keep giving my opinion. Because you know how you might ask different friends different advice. So at least you know this is my harsh friend,
Yeah.
then this is my super nice friend, and then I can kind of mix it and get into the middle of it. We all have different friends for that type of stuff, though. But you know, it's such a hard one with friendships because friendship breakups are
Deep, man.
Oh, they come like actual like
like
romantic relationship breakups.
Deeper than that.
Fam,
I feel like the friendships breakups that I had actually were, I wasn't that much painful. There's only one that I think that was like,
same. I had one
that was like, oh, but then I was also thinking, yeah, but I want this too. It's like, oh shit. It was like the relationship that I had with that particular person was nice for a period of time. And I felt like it was, you see, when you feel like you have to go walk on eggshells.
I must check, sorry.
Yeah. So I felt like that was me, but I didn't want to actually see that. So when that person said, yeah, I don't think our friendship is a thing no more, I was like, I don't really want to do this no more. I was like, oh my God. And then I was realizing when I closed the door, like behind, the person was like, oh my God, this is actually really good, because I'd actually felt like
why are you like this? You sounded so serious and deep.
because I used to know it was like that.
But you were relieved, basically.
Yeah.
I'm done with you.
It was hurting for 5 seconds. Yes, okay. But it was definitely a thing of like, shit. It was more, I think, the fact was hurting me that you're telling me.
Oh.
You telling me? I'm done with your ass. But yeah, I didn't say it earlier. I just actually was happy that she said it.
Now you don't look like the bad guy, though. I mean, now you look like the bad guy, but at the time you weren't. If that makes you feel any better.
Mm-hmm. Look,
But
I
now
have
you're the
no
bad guy.
hate. I have no hate towards people that I am start like getting separated with, whatever. I have no hate.
Yeah.
Because the beautiful thing is, you were in my pod. We had a good time. As long as you didn't do me filthy or dirty or like that kind of stuff, I'm not having any hate towards you. And that I'm walking highly with. I can say hi to you and all of that. Other people might not. I've noticed that as well. People cannot do that no more. Fine. I'm good with that. Like I'm sleeping at night. You ain't just keeping me up.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think friendship breakups, if it's something that you didn't expect or something that you had to like force yourself to do, it's very hard to open yourself up to a friendship again. Because people always talk about, oh yeah, romantic relationships, you got to open yourself up. Fam, do you know what it is to open yourself up to a friendship? That's deep. Because this is someone you talk to daily, seek advice from and everything. Trust. Like to have trust in a friendship and being able to open yourself up again, especially with female friendships, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke. So
when you see someone go, oh yeah, this is my bestie, this is my sis, this is my da-da-da-da, that really is that person to them. Like as a woman, when you're saying that, for me anyway, I can't speak on all these other girls out here, but
if your trust getting broken from that particular girl that you claim to be your sis, that is deep.
It cuts deep, man.
It cuts deep because that is like, sisterhood is a different type of relationship. It ain't like a relationship, because you know what they say? My mama used to say that. My mama.
Shout out to Mama Indy.
Shout out to Mama. Men come and go. We're friends. Oh no, what is it? Because it's in Dutch. It's in Dutch.
It's in Dutch.
Wait, it is a Dutch.
Say it in Dutch in case someone remembers.
Jesus.
I'm putting the pressure on today. I'm like, say it in Dutch. Fam, if I could speak several languages, they'll be sick of me.
She's throwing out.
I'll be bilingual on your neck.
Actually, I'm learning Japanese.
You're learning Japanese? You told me this last time. And arigato.
What? Okay, so what I was trying to say is that you're having, I feel like men come and go, but your sisters, like your real sister's always gonna be there. Yeah. And I'm not saying like, boo, I'm gonna get rid of you, but you know, it's like
not a disclaimer.
Disclaimer. I'm just saying that to keep your girls, having your girls, and growing with your girls is super important, because who is gonna dare to fall back on?
You're watching. They're watching. Okay.
Yeah. Rude.
Very rude. All right. You haven't liked, you haven't commented, and I know you haven't subscribed. So go ahead, share this with a friend of a friend's enemy. And I think that's a good point to get back to the episode. Let's go.
In general, you gotta let things go when you feel like you're just pushing too much.
You gotta let things go, and you can't slow yourself down for things, whether it be friends or partners, whatever. When it's the right time for you to level up or make a move in your career, the right people will support the right things in your life. But one thing that has scarred me as a woman, yeah, and a lot of people might not agree with it, yeah, I'm still so anxious to get back into a female friendship group, like a proper crew, because I just hear so many horror stories. It never ends well. So if you have a good friendship group full of women, I'm talking maybe 4+, for me, that's a taboo.
Wait, they're all friends together as well?
Yeah. Like, I haven't been in an actual girl group of friends since school days. I don't know if I can do it in adult life unless it's like very, very pure-hearted girls. Because all you need is just one bitch.
One rotten apple.
Just one rotten apple, yeah. And people are making a group chat outside the group chat.
I honestly never had one.
You've never been in a girl group?
No.
No crew, no clique.
Nope.
You never had your cheater girls moment. Cheaters.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Friends for life. You gotta strut.
No, I was a bit of a situation in school. I think I was just.
Well, you never.
I was a bit of a nerd.
No, but come on, you don't
And
have to be called to be in a girl friendship group.
I never had a group. No, I never had a group.
So you watched Cheetah Girls and you just. But
No,
when
I
you
watched
Totally
Totally Spies. I didn't watch Cheetah Girls. I watched
Spies.
Totally Spies. Yeah. Sorry.
You watch Totally Spice. I'm gonna put a picture up of what she's talking about because you would not catch me watching that.
Hey.
My sister liked it though. She was.
Hey, Jerry.
I don't even know what you lot are talking about. She watched Totally Spice, Bratz. That was her bag.
It's obviously you have to understand that we have different television over there.
Yeah.
Cheetah Girls wasn't really a thing.
Well, Disney Channel.
Yeah, but it was no. We had Nickelodeon.
Oh, I was a Nickelodeon babe. Disney Channel wasn't really Cartoon Network.
Didn't have Disney. But anyways.
Damn.
Yeah, it was sad. I missed out on a lot of things.
Would you?
I know. Thank you. Appreciate it. I watched Ching Chang. You know Ching Chang? Oh, shit.
You're going to have to pull up a picture for me.
Listen.
What is Ching Chang? Yeah, pull up a picture. Yeah. She's gonna pull up a picture because I'm so sorry. You're mentioning this stuff and I'm just like, what
Ching
is
Chang
she talking about?
Rude.
Ching Chang?
Yeah,
is that a cartoon?
It was,
It's bringing back happy memories, eh?
Just hope yeah.
Wait, so because I was watching more Recess and Hey Arnold.
Oh, Hey Arnold. Yeah, come on, man.
Okay, that was Nickelodeon. Of course you know that one.
Yeah.
You've never been in a girl friendship group?
No.
I'm scared of friendship groups with girls, like girl friendship groups, because I just feel like I'm going to get burnt.
Yeah, I feel like it's...
Oh my God, I know that. My sister liked it. I didn't like how they drew the cartoon.
You didn't like how they drew, that was it. Done.
That's it. It just put me off. My sister watched that. What's it called?
Xing Shang.
Xing Shang. No.
He was a bit of a sex addict though. It was crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy if you actually deep it right now. What they were trying to do.
Mad. That is crazy.
Yeah, and I was watching it with my eye.
Interested, yeah. Listen, you're probably thinking, yes, for the Spotify listeners, that's what I keep forgetting, you guys, man. Spotify listeners, make sure you follow Hey Sis UK because we are exclusively only on Spotify. Yes, people have been asking in the DMs, when are we gonna get onto Apple? I don't know. I don't know. But until then, Spotify's there. Download it, man.
It's a thing.
Don't be bougie.
Bougie.
Obviously, it's a Christmas themed episode. 4 special weeks of Christmas themed episodes of Hey Sis. It doesn't get any better than that. And I thought, you know what? Let's talk about that. It's a beautiful year. I use beautifully loosely this year. But we're going to talk about Christmas. And we're just going to flow through it in a sense of what do you actually like about Christmas? And what can we afford to leave in 2023 when it comes to Christmas?
Oh, what do you mean, like only about Christmas? Or what I won't celebrate no more again in 2024 with Christmas?
Both.
Turkey. Bitch is vegetarian.
So if you
sad.
can, so
you put
if
the
you,
whole animal in the damn. Listen, you can do it a bit more respectful. The whole damn thing.
So if you had something to take away from Christmas, you choose to take away turkey
because I never ate it.
So you're
it's never
choosing
be a thing for me. Yeah,
you're choosing to be the villain.
Probably it's my rule. Let me be serious.
No, you meant that. You meant that.
Yeah, because I'm not
Yeah,
saying
say it with chest. You meant it.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell you something. Again, we're coming back to the subject to me actually not ever celebrated Christmas like that. So I can say a lot, but then at the same time, I don't really know exactly what I'm talking about.
Because it's different for you.
It's different. I have never really celebrated for me. All the other Christmas I've been working.
Ever since I've known you, true sugar.
I was either way, like not with and even with my family, we started to celebrate Christmas when I wasn't an adult. So it was really new for us. It was like, we did Christmas breakfast always. We have done that.
Yeah.
But actually celebrating it and whatever, like we did not have these standard things, and definitely not celebrated Christmas in the UK. So I don't know any traditions here. Which this year I'm gonna experience.
Oh yes.
But yes, last year was
different
with you.
style. You did like African English, and now you're gonna do like Caribbean English.
Yeah, and
so you're gonna
slash Dutch mix up because
you're gonna incorporate something.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh,
so we're gonna.
It's a big link up still.
So yeah, but what I would leave and what I like.
What do you leave? What do you like first about Christmas traditions? Yeah, we gotta soften the blow before you get to them, and then what would you leave?
What I like about Christmas is that everything is closed.
You're a villain. Do you know that? You're a villain.
And that everyone has to force to spend time with each other. But because I say it now.
Yeah.
Because all of the other years I was even sadly alone. Or because I was working here and I had no family here. So the time that I was working was either Christmas Eve, and then on the day itself, it was just like dead silence. Everything was like crickets.
Yeah.
And, having no car is like hard because you can't just drive somewhere, or you can't just like take an Uber, because either way it's like it's mad expensive. So yeah, it was for me. I just think I would say that is a really beautiful thing. I think it's beautiful things, people actually taking time away, people flying out to see their families. But the actually thing to do at Christmas is games. Yeah, I think games,
like the
and
games.
Eating. Yeah,
games and eating.
Eating and games. It's just like sharing food together, because it's actually a privilege to have food.
Oh, look at you, all serious. I love it.
I'm just saying, there's shit going on in the world right now, man. Like, we're gonna have a whole plate of food, but people are like surviving for their life, and then that's how it always has been. It's just not because of sadly things are going on right now actively on the news and stuff. It always has been going on. People always has been struggling. So I think, to be having gratitude, I think for Christmas, to be a little bit more aware of like what you're having, and the games. Yeah. The games, man. The games. I'm just gonna say the games. What I leave? Damn, sis. Can I pass that back to you?
Oh, you want to think about it? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Christmas. Yeah,
I know that.
I just want to put out there.
Preparing 4 weeks before, like,
that's how much I love Christmas. But I don't want to seem like the villain. But if there's one Christmas tradition I want to leave in 2023, it's opening presents in front of each other. It is cringy as hell. I don't want you to force me in the living room to open my presents in front of people, because if the present doesn't bang, I've got to fake it. I don't want to fake it. Let me get my present. Oh, thank you. I go off. I open it later. I can thank you again, but you don't have to see my first reaction.
Where are you going to? Where you go off to? Toilet?
I'll go to somewhere. I'll go somewhere, but I don't like the whole we got to open all our presents in front of each other. It's cringy, fam. I don't want to do it. It's forced. You're looking at me for a reaction.
Damn, how many people bought you presents you did not like?
If I'm being honest, there's a couple times that I know I've not got the best present either, so I don't want to be there when
so you are actually the person that makes other people. Nah, you gotta unfold this one a bit more.
Yeah, okay, cool. So organization-wise, there's been a couple times in the Christmas period where I've not had time to get a gift, like a proper gift. Because the proper gifts, you got to order it in, yeah?
Because while you were organizing the dinner,
Thank you.
Because that's honestly, you gotta give you props for that. You always
Cooking Christmas dinner, but some people don't want to get off my neck. I won't
no
call them
present
out.
for you.
I won't call them out. So there's been a couple times where I've had to buy Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. Now, as you know, the only type of present you can get on Christmas Eve is one of those boxed gifts at Superdrugs, like Lynx, like, you know, those sprays and soaps and stuff. So I've packaged them up. I've put the wrapping paper, thinking, you know what? As long as it's there, I look good. What I don't like is there's always one member of the family that goes, oh, let's all sit down and open the presents in front of each other. Then I look like the arse because I got the crap present. And my family don't sugarcoat. So they're not even going to tell me thank you. They're going to say, oh my God, you didn't get me what I wanted.
What did you say? But I cooked dinner.
No, I can't say that. Because they'll be like, you've had months to prepare. So yes, if I could pick one thing to leave, it's opening up presents in front of each other. If there's one thing that I'd want to stay, is a Christmas quiz. I love a Christmas quiz because I just think it's the competitive side in me, you know? And I don't like to do your bog standard like Christmas festive quizzes. I'm talking biblical. Oh, we're going to get to the meaning of this. Yeah? New Testament, Old Testament.
That's a minute.
You know, everyone wants the New Testament till you bring out the Old Testament.
You went in.
No, but you went in. You went in. I didn't go in, you went in. So that's me. But I want to segue because something's weighing on my heart. Ooh. I'm not the villain, but if there's one thing we should leave in 2023, ladies, please, let's stop taking pictures with dresses on and you're leaving the smartwatch on. Take off the smartwatch. Please, please, please. You're killing the aesthetic. If there's just one thing I could ask here, because New Year's Eve is coming.
But I do know what you mean.
Yo, I freaking hate it.
I've seen, yep.
I freaking hate it. Like, the smartwatch has got us in a chokehold. And for ladies, I don't care if you can change the wristbands, the straps. I don't care if they're interchangeable. If you got a dress on, leave the smartwatch at home. I beg you. Please. That's all I ask for the new year. Because New Year's Eve is coming and I just know my timeline is going to be flooded with them. That's it.
You gotta keep track on the heart rate, though, while she's wearing it. If it ain't too tight.
No.
I get it. I get it. I fully agree. For once, actually, straight on agree with you.
Not with the dresses.
No, with the smartwatch on, like.
Just not with the dresses.
Uncomfortable.
No.
But no, I get it.
The dresses.
You can't wear a whole night evening dress and you wear your. No.
Yeah, if it's daytime, you do your thing. But evening dress, ball gowns, and then you do the side pose, and then some people still do the hand hip. So if you're gonna do that, and then you just got the smartwatch.
You're burning people now.
Okay, I'll leave it. But that's all I ask. 2024, I don't want to see the dresses on with the smartwatches. That's it. I'm gonna leave it. That's it. That is it. That's it. So I don't think about it.
I know which one. You have a picture in your head right now.
I'll have a picture in my head. Live it out.
Have the same one.
Oh, God. But so that's me for Christmas, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty good. Because you passed on your what would you leave? Yeah. But I get it's the whole...
honestly...
It's just different.
Yeah. I feel like I won't really... No. I feel like there's a lot of pressure.
What, on Christmas?
Around Christmas, yeah. But that's my personal experience.
On what side do you feel pressure when it comes to Christmas?
To not be alone. So that for me has been like, what would I leave? It's like to feel like that. I always have had people inviting me, yeah, but like I said, it was quite hard sometimes to even make it to them or whatever. But it's not even gonna answer your question. But I feel like that's why I say the beautiful thing is that everyone comes together, and that the sad thing about it is that what I would leave forever is to feel like, am I going to be alone this year because of the circumstances? So yeah, I think that for me, it's not make it too heavy, but that's the only thing I can think of, because I didn't actually have that much joy the last Christmases. unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, I think people get caught up in the commercialized side of Christmas, and you see the Coca-Cola advert and you see the presents and you go to the shops and you forget
expectations. I feel like that's what it is.
The expectations, and people forget that loneliness is a real thing. Homelessness is a real thing during this time of year.
Yeah.
And I can even say it myself. No, I love family though, but certain people can say it for themselves. How can I say this? Some people don't appreciate the fact that having people on every festive period throughout the year is a luxury. It's a blessing, because not everyone does.
Yeah, I think my answer would be like the expectation of having the big family, big tree, big presents, all of that. I think Christmas can be celebrated with like 2 friends, simple glass of wine, like a bottle of wine or whatever you think. A couple bowls of whinies, and like nice little cheesy like sticky,
charcuterie board.
Whatever you want to make it, man. Like that's it. And like you can like buy maybe like 2-3 presents or whatever you feel like. Yeah. Do some board games, just laugh your ass off, eat yourself full, and could be a Christmas.
Yeah. And have you seen the Friendsgiving?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there's Thanksgiving in America, they do Friendsgiving now, where friends meet up and they have dinner.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that for me is like, I feel the whole thing of idolizing to get such a big family together. Leave that. Christmas, some people are judging you. Oh, is that how you celebrated Christmas? Or are you in Christmas like that? Or like, for real, like, and I feel like that should be just mind your damn business.
I dare somebody to comment on me when I put up my Christmas story, because I don't play about my family. I don't play about my family.
I'm the first one to comment back.
Fam, I don't play. And you know what's so funny? It's like you can tell when everyone's eating, because then everyone's views on Instagram stories goes up, because you're sat there, you're just like, okay. When man shoot up, from like 50 to 100, boom, straight up to then it's like, oh, 200, oh. Yeah, everyone's eating still. Everyone's eating, because it's slow in the morning, and then dinner time shoots right out.
Shoots up, yeah.
Nah, Christmas, you gotta love it, man. Listen, we're gonna talk about a dilemma.
Ooh, I love myself a little dilemma.
I love a cheeky dilemma.
I hate using other people's dilemmas for myself, but it's just like.
But you're not using it. You're giving advice.
Yeah,
you're giving advice as sisters. You have to give sisterly advice.
And I'm here for it. Just get it all.
Oh, this is a marriage one, though.
A marriage.
Ooh, it's a marriage. Marriage goes deep.
Gotta top up for that one.
Yeah, top up for that one. I'm gonna go straight into it.
Go on.
Oh shoot, they even said it. Here it is. Whew. Let's get straight to the point. My husband and I have been together for almost 20 years. We were high school sweethearts. Married now for 11. I recently found out that he's addicted to sex. He's been diagnosed by a therapist. He's seen almost, if not over 100 women. They've all been escorts. He can't even count. Side note, he's always practiced safe sex. I mean, I would hope. Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the side notes. I don't want to even carry on, because I see the foolishness already. Okay.
Try not to laugh, man. This is serious.
Okay, seriously. Sorry. He is getting help for his problems, and he's trying to stop, but it has been a struggle. I'm at my wit's ends, and he knows I am no longer going to part with his behavior. If he can't get it together, I keep thinking in my head that this is honestly not even fair. How much experience has he had with other women? I've never touched another subject before. It's crazy how much
100
he's
she
done.
Said.
She said dick. At this moment...
No. One of the first line. 100 she said?
Yeah, 100.
Okay.
She's never touched another one. High school sweethearts. High school sweethearts. That means he was her first.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, continue, because it's hurting my ears.
I want to go and mess around and experience life, but we have a family. I feel like the effing glue. He is my best friend. We get along so well. He is an amazing father. It's just this one piece of him that I can't get past. Well, I mean, it's a piece.
Run.
Wait, let's get to the end. Do I wait out the storm and hope that these feelings will go away. I definitely don't want an open relationship. My thought is, he doesn't need to experience other women. He already experienced about effing 100. I feel like I'm in my own bubble. I need others' opinions because I don't know if I'm just delusional in this marriage or if this is something I can get past. Help. Don't forget to subscribe to Hey Sis UK so you never miss out on an episode. So yeah. You can go ahead first. You allow this is serious. We can't laugh.
No, I'm
not laughing.
No, I'm not laughing. So you're trying to tell me that this person says she technically allowed him to cheat on her about over 100 times.
Oh.
If you read it right.
Yeah, I think I read it right. It was about
because
100.
she said, I don't want an open relationship, so you don't want that. But do you have that now? Because it's happened already over 100 times.
Why you gotta keep saying it?
Because that really got me.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like I can't make up what she actually wants. Because one minute she's like, "Oh, I want an open relationship. I want to explore because I've only ever been with him." And next minute you're like, "I don't want an open relationship." Like, you either want the guy. I'm gonna say it straight though. You do realize he's not gonna change. I don't know if she knows that though, because she's talking like it's a little smoking habit that he can kick. Like, this man has been diagnosed with a sex addiction. This doesn't go away overnight. I don't know if it ever goes away. Like, some people do manage it, but they can slip up from time to time. So if you're prepared for him to slip up from time to time,
he needs Jesus.
He needs Jesus. That's true.
All right, no, for real.
Okay.
It's I'm just trying to measure myself. I'm trying to measure myself in a situation where I would be like, look, that would be a knife through his throat, mate. And
Yeah.
You say, how many? He doesn't say, no problem. Nah, it's
I mean, if you're going to put yourself in that situation, it's one or two things. And yes, I look at things very black and white, but this is how I see it. Either I'm going to stay with him and know that part of the package of him is that he will be sleeping with other people, but he's coming home to me. Yeah. Or I walk away because I want a relationship that is exclusive.
But she don't know that herself yet because she also wants to explore. But she also don't want to leave it because she has a family. That was what she said as well.
So it seems like his addiction isn't even affecting the family. It's just affecting her. Because if she was like, oh, he wasn't able to show up for our son's football match because he was too busy with an escort, then I'll say, okay, it's affecting the family. You really need to think about this.
Yeah.
But are you ready to sacrifice your happiness for the sake of the family? Because the kids will grow up and they will go. And they'll be left with you and him. So what do you actually want out of this relationship?
It looks like what she could do is be a healthy friendship. Let him do his thing. They move away from each other. She's just start like exploring others, keeping the family together as much as possible by just co-parenting. And let him do him and let her do her. Because she doesn't want the relationship with the family to break, which would not really happen if you do proper co-parenting. Co-parenting could be really good. But because the one that's suffering right now is her and her only. It looks like it because it ain't the kids. It ain't him. It looks like he is having the time of his life.
Fam?
So the one that is suffering is her. So she's feeling like I'm losing my mind, which I can understand. You know, you have to live with the fact that within the time that you were together with him from high school sweethearts, he has been freely opening up to about over hundreds of girls. And you have not. You have stayed loyal. You have been there. You have had not touched another willy. So you understand that is like.
I'm not into the first boyfriend thing. I feel so why
statement?
No, because you know what it is. It's like you hear my high school sweetheart, but then you got all this pent up anger about that. Because you feel like you haven't lived life to a certain extent. Because if your high school sweetheart...
That's a choice.
It's you see the thing about choices. Yeah, people are happy with choices if they're mutual in a relationship. When people start making their own choices, you start to think of, oh, how much of life have I really missed out? You're there with your high school sweetheart and it was all nice until they cheated. Now you're thinking, oh, did I really experience life? Did I give away the best years of my life, my 20s? That's all on you. So when people do, oh, my first boyfriend, I'm sticking beside him. Are you with him because you want to be with him, or are you with him because he just stayed?
Jesus.
Because you were 16 years old when you met them and he's been fantastic.
It's
the fear. No one wants to be single and alone. And this thing about women as well, we do this thing where we don't want to start all over again. And I know what it is. It's because of the societal constructs of thinking, okay, we're on a ticking time bomb when it comes to our womb. But sometimes starting all over again is an option that you just have to take.
Do you know where she's from?
No.
That's a big difference too.
But high school sweetheart has got to be American. Because very few countries refer to high school.
Yeah. I would say like culture.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Culture does make you stay for things that maybe in different countries other women would just walk away from straight, because you can't get to 100 women. Like, we can't even have that conversation that you've even slept with 100 women, because some people would have been gone by the first one. Yeah.
I'm just saying, AK me.
Me?
Yeah. What?
No, but it's true.
The bin.
Gone. Because the cheating thing is, I need to sleep well at night.
Yeah.
And one-sided arrangements in relationships will never work. There's people with one-sided arrangements that their partner doesn't know about yet. When they find out, you can't be having your cake and eating it. That's just how life is. Because if you think you really in a one-sided agreement in a relationship, like, oh, I'm going to step out and do my thing and she's going to be there, let me tell you something, she's doing something as well. In her own way, in her own capacity, she's making sure it's worth her while she's in there. Because when you think you're making a fool out of someone, it's only yourself you're making a fool of. You can't take advantage of someone forever.
Nope. So, sis, you've been taken advantage of for a way too long time, I feel like.
Yeah.
She just needs to, like I said, he comes with a package. That is him. If he's been doing it for that long, so many times, over and over again, then he ain't going to be coming to a realization this ain't good.
But I think she likes it. I'm not that she likes it, but I think she's come to terms with the situation, because deep it, do you really need to get to 100 escorts, 100 prostitutes for you to go, maybe I should leave? You just don't like the I'm getting angry. You just don't like the fact here. Let's be so freaking real. A lot of people are swallowing up cheating. The reason why you're getting angry is because he's doing it with disrespect. He's doing it in your face, brazy. He's not even making the effort to hide it, because you knew he's been cheating. You just don't like the fact that it's in your face, that even your friends are going, yo, sis, I saw so-and-so. I didn't want to tell you. I don't know what you lot got going on. You knew it, but now you look like a fool. So now you look like you have to do something. Come on, women's intuition. You're going to tell me you really didn't know?
Sorry, the God.
You didn't know, yeah? Shit, everyone knew. We knew you knew. And there's some women that just want the satisfaction of letting you know I know. I don't really care to tell you. So we can drop all that I'm coming to you as a woman. All that I'm coming to you as a woman chat. We know you're the villain. Or one of the villains. Let's be so freaking for real. You're not coming to me as a woman because of some fake sisterhood. You're coming to me so you can get the satisfaction of telling me that you knew. And you want to see my face when you tell me you knew. More time the woman already knew.
Yep.
So we're all in this together.
Now it makes her look stupid.
Yeah. And now you got to do, oh my God, I never knew this. Or trying to do all the timeline, talking to the guy. Sometimes the guy knows you know he's cheating. No one talks about it. No one's going to bring it up because it's that taboo of, okay, how do I mess up a good situation I got going on? Because most of the time when you don't tell a guy that, oh, I know you're cheating, it's because you got some sort of comfortable situation going on. You don't want to rock the boat.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel like you're disposable. The women that feel like they're the most disposable will firm it.
Yeah. Yep.
Unfortunately.
I'm just keep on going over what she's saying, because
Yeah.
she's saying like she don't want to have an open relationship.
No, she said. Oh no, she doesn't.
But
yeah,
she
doesn't.
But she doesn't mind experiencing herself, to experience others herself, right?
Yeah,
and
but that's immature. I'm not gonna lie.
what you want?
Because that's the thing.
Because for me, I would just say really straight up, look, what you're saying, trying to accept it or go.
That's it. That is it. Like,
I'm not gonna see it as sugarcoat your damn thing. Sorry, respectfully, accept it or go. Don't start figuring it out. But I maybe want to do this, but I maybe want to do that, and I might feel like this and might feel like that. Simple. You don't like it, put this really into about 100 girls and you haven't touched anyone yet, then go figure yourself out. Or just say, you know what, I'm not going to stay here, be with my kids, pretend my relationship was amazing. Every time somebody comes to tell me about somebody, I'm just saying, you know what, it is what it is. Guess that's what it is. And you just move on with it. Because it's I'm getting tired. I'm tired of hearing the conversation, because
I'm tired in the sense of
why do women let them do this to themselves? And if you don't, like, because you're not feeling like you're making yourself look like a prisoner.
Yeah, and you really could leave. Like,
just because really you have kids doesn't mean you don't.
I'm tired of that excuse as well.
Right.
Don't use your kids as an excuse to stay in a crap relationship. Yep. Because that is a burden you put on children and they don't like it. Now they've grown up and you'll be like, oh yeah, I stuck beside your dad because, you know, I just wanted you guys to have a good childhood. But you were miserable.
No, but are you showing them that it's okay to be miserable in a relationship?
Talk about it.
So you need to be a role model for that. And I understand that leaving and separating is not always the best for the kids, but if you are going to sit here and explain them, I stood to you that I did this, I had his back and when he did X, Y, and Z, because it's going to come out. It's going to come out what dad did. Long way, short way, is going to come out. So now you're actually painting an image for your kids to be like, especially when she has a daughter, to be like, you know what, if you're not happy, don't worry about it because you got to stick to a man.
That daughter one is very powerful, you know, I'm not going to lie. And it always comes out. Like, if you want to be real with yourself, there's no such thing as a secret in a family. You know, when some people go, oh my God, I didn't know that uncle was doing that. Everyone knew. Just no one wanted to speak up. And that's why some families can be very toxic, because there is no secret. The grandma knows. This one auntie knows. How are you going to have one auntie that's the biggest gossip in the whole family, but when it comes to the biggest family secret,
we don't know.
She didn't know. She knew.
All along. She probably started it.
Do you know?
But it's sad, though. It's sad.
It is sad.
There's a lot of people attempt to just keep them out, like, just when it's about actually deep shit that's happening to people in
families.
The people that you have to trust the most. The people that you need to deal with and have the closest next to you are the ones that betraying you the most. Yeah. And you can't lean on them. Yeah. That trust is going to be broken forever, and that's going to be ruling into friendship that you cannot trust, or other relationship that you're trying to trust, and that continues and it start rolling and rolling and rolling. So yeah, no, it's not good, because if those kids are going to figure out what is really happening with dad, they're going to be like, what is happening? Like, everyone knows that is not going to be okay. That is what there's happening is not okay. What has happened is not how you're supposed to have a relationship, because they're going to see their other friends' moms and dads, and they're going to start comparing it, and they start be like this and this and this. So you're trying to just stay together to fake a healthy relationship for your kids. But then meanwhile, you're suffering yourself because you know that your man is out doing, well, all sorts of things with
100 women.
With over 100 women. Because we're counting from up now. It's already been 100.
Oh yeah, that's the benchmark.
Yeah, so we're now going more. So you actually gonna go accept that, and you gotta sleep at night, not me.
I'm so sorry, but HIV is a real thing, and yeah. I mean, let's just say it. So you can't be in an active relationship with me and also be with 100 women, and then telling me that I can sleep well at night because you're using condoms. You've lost your mind. And the fact that you only want to experience or try and do this discovery thing because your man is cheating, we have to pick maturity at points in life.
Would you want to would you want to be experience others if your man wasn't cheating?
But that's what I'm saying. It comes to a point in life here that we have to pick maturity above it all. Because when you try to do tit for tat stuff in relationships, the only loser is you. He slept with somebody, so I'm going to sleep with somebody. The only loser is you, because you've given away your body, the most sacred thing to yourself, for someone else to spite someone else that already showed you they don't give a damn about you to begin with. You got to choose to win. From the point of disrespect, you got to choose to put yourself first in order to win out of this situation. When you continue to then disrespect yourself, you're just losing. That's why for me is I want better for her, but she's not even ready. She doesn't even want better for herself.
And so our advice is to choose herself first.
Choose yourself first. And choosing yourself first can still mean you've picked your children first. Because your children deserves the best mother that they can have. It's not about, I want to maintain the best father, because you're protecting the dad. And the family structure isn't a family structure without you. You're a very pivotal part of the family. So if you're not right, the family's not right. We're talking about the mother here. Get yourself right. And then your children can be like, you know what? Mum was always true to herself.
Because, women have so much strength to just be like the mum and the dad. You don't understand.
No,
I know men has it too, but when you really want to pick up for your family and make sure that that's good, she can do that. She has that power. Women are strong.
Yeah,
and apparently, I'm not saying men ain't strong. I ain't claiming that. I'm saying he is having a priority somewhere else.
Yeah.
So if you're worried about your kids, you're worried about your family, and if you're worried about that, which I don't think she really is. I don't think she's really worried about. It doesn't really seem like she's worried about how it's gonna look to her kids. It's gonna more like, I have a family.
Yeah.
So again, we're coming back to the point of I don't want to just give this up because we've been high school sweethearts. Bullshit. What if you weren't high school sweethearts? What then? Would you just not? Then you can't use that excuse. What would your excuse be then?
Yeah.
So you don't want to leave. Because you somewhere sit here and you don't want to admit that what is happening is actually wrong. Any healthy person, I'm not saying she's not healthy. Yeah. Any healthy person that wants to be in a healthy relationship would say, this ain't right. So there's somewhere, I might feel like there's some sort of kick or adrenaline that comes out of it.
Yeah. I mean, when you're comfortable, being comfortable can sometimes be dangerous because you stick to what you know, but what you know isn't always good for you. So for her, it's like, don't leave until you're ready to leave, because you're just going to end up looking like a fool every time you come back. But when you do leave, the relief you're going to feel, how well you're going to sleep at night is going to be so different, because unless you are in an open relationship, you can't be with a cheater.
Imagine if she ever's going to get another guy, another man.
And she can. It's never too late. We let society.
But imagine the fear she has.
Oh yeah. She's gonna have to go over some hurdles of trust. He's gonna have to go through it because of her past.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, that's gonna be a whole nother type of layer. I can't lie.
I can't.
Yeah, leave now, man. So it's not too much, because that's years to unpack. That's years of trauma to unpack. People get cheated on once, and it really affects them.
Yeah.
Let alone she knows as much as she knows.
And having a family.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't lie.
That's why she probably stays. So she was like, I'm going to do everything again.
Do you know how much strength she's had to garnish to do that? Women, I'm so glad that we're coming into an era where women are okay with saying, I'm not strong. I haven't got it all together. I'm not in the right place. I need a little bit of time to myself.
Yeah.
Yes, because women have been expected to be strong for way too long. And it's only ended up killing them, giving them mental stress, traumas that not all of them you can be healed from. I know there's a lot of therapies that are available out there now, but some people's trauma goes so deep that they have to find a new version of themselves to even cope with, to exist with.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, and not everybody comes back as they were.
It's not, and to accept that new version is really hard.
It is hard, because that might not necessarily who you want to be, but it's who you have become.
You have become by the stuff that happened.
It hardens you. Heartbreak hardens you. That there's a purity you have when you haven't been hurt before. There's a love that there's a type of love you have, yeah, when it's love that hasn't been tainted before. You're open to accepting anything. There's a level of trust you have, everything. So and that's why it hurts so badly, because you just go into it full-fledged.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how? Like, everything I did for you?
Yeah.
Are you doing that?
Yeah.
I remember the first time.
Yeah. Heartbreaking to a gazillion pieces.
Betray and hurt and like, really? Like, couldn't you choose anyone else? But yeah, that makes you just, and again, another layer and another layer and another layer.
Yeah. And admittedly, did everyone that's gone through that leave when they were supposed to leave? Probably not. But they left eventually. You know, I'm living testament to that. You will leave and move on to better things, but you have to leave.
Yeah.
So that's my final takeaway. That's it. You're clearly not ready to leave, but when you do leave, you're gonna see that you didn't leave much behind.
Oh, and when that man comes, is gonna respect her for just her and being with her and just wanna embrace her and have that intimacy with just her.
It's gonna be sweet, man. I feel like, especially when you go into your next relationship and you're a whole lot wiser, it's better because you've got your boundaries, you have more respect and regard for yourself. So when that person that's coming into your life sees that, they treat you like a queen because you know you're a queen now.
Wiser, but you gotta be healed though.
You gotta be wiser, you gotta be healed, and someone that has patience as well for the new version of you. Because there's a lot of, there's a brick wall you gotta take down.
Damn, patience, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of patience.
No patience. Well, I wish her a lot of good luck though with this, because this is not an easy road. I get it. But I hope that, obviously, I want luck. I want happiness for everyone.
Yeah.
So let him just be happy with his escorts. Let her just like be respectful, be respected by another man, because he ain't respecting her.
Yeah.
And the family.
I don't know if I could accept that as a diagnosis though. No, I'm just saying, because a lot of people like don't do that. Okay, hear me out.
I'm just thinking. You say you don't know.
Okay, no, not that I don't know. It's like I couldn't.
Yeah. In
the sense of, you can't come to me and say, yeah, babe, like obviously I have an addiction to sex, so I'm gonna need a free pass from time to time. That's cool. I'm not gonna be here when you come back though.
You go get your free pass.
Do you know what I mean?
Because corner of the street.
Yeah, corner of the street, because the free passes. If everyone got into relationships, and hear me out, if everyone got into relationships and started doing whatever they just wanted to do, relationships won't last. There's a level of discipline that goes into it. There's a level of regard and respect of boundaries and things of that nature to make the relationships work. You can't. I've never met somebody that goes, oh yeah, I can 110% move any way I want to move and do whatever I want to do and say whatever I want to say, because you might say this to your partner, but they find it offensive. Okay, cool. I won't say it like that, but I can still get my message across this way. But that's a respect for boundaries. Oh, I used to go to this type of place, but the type of people I may come across might take that the wrong way. And now that I've got a partner, it's not really right for me to be in those sort of places. So I might not go to this club, but I'll go to this bar. You know what I mean? I might not go to, let me say, this kind of party because I know the type of vibe and the demographics. So I'll go to this kind of party. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make work what you really want to invest your time in, because relationships are an investment.
Work.
It's give and take.
Yeah.
You can't always take from it. I mean, that would be great, but I've seen the relationships where there's a lot of taking and a lot of giving, and somebody's unhappy.
Somebody's unhappy, yeah. Well, in this case, it's a lot of taking from the men's sides.
Yeah.
Like I always hate to see these kind of things, though. I'm not gonna lie. It
happens.
Just be like, okay, so that what? It's so typical. You're giving me kids. I give you kids now. And now I'm sitting there, my body is starts sagging, my tits are hanging on my vagina. I'm out here trying to like still looking all sorts of hot, but I got 2 kids to feed. I gotta get them to school. I gotta, make sure they're doing their after school activities or whatsoever. Oh, what, you want to see your little friend in the weekend? No problem. Drive them here. Get them to the GP when needed. You're doing your thing because I'm not that attractive no more. Why don't you want to work it out with me? If you have such a sex addiction, why don't you just want to be like, look, I want to work it out with you, and like I want to get. You can work on addiction. That is a psychological thing.
Yeah.
You can work on that. You can get rid of that. So that's an effort you want or need to make for your family. Mm-hmm. And if you are not making that effort, for me, that shows enough. Then good. You go and do your thing. You can get your little girls wherever you want to get it. Go do that. But don't take the piss out of me as a woman, because I'm out here feeding the family. I'm out here taking care of the family. Get the family together. Keep it together.
It's not a joke.
So you disrespect me once with that girl. 100? You must be fell on your head. Nah, you want to be disrespected. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's not right, and I get you love the person, and I understand it's your high school. I get it. But how much do you really love the person, or you love the idea of the person?
But you know what it is? As much as it's easy for me to point at certain women and be like, oh, you can just leave. There are people in relationships with master manipulators. And if you come across a good manipulator, when you leave the relationship, even you'll be thinking, damn, how did I do that and move like that? Like, did I not have any sense? But when you have someone that uses the right words at the right time and makes you feel like their idea is yours, they'll have you 10 toes down for you for years. You'll be down for them for years.
I know. I can speak out of experience. So I get it.
Yeah.
But if you'll be able to type out what you're being typing out,
and read it back to yourself.
Yeah. This is what I'm trying to say. Because when I was doing this, I was never writing it out like that. I was just dealing with my relationship at that time. And I was sitting with it in my head. Like, even you didn't know how
deep it was going
on.
Yeah. When you told me at the end, I was like, and you were dealing with all of this.
Yeah. So having to deal with all of that, you don't vocal it, but she was being able to vocal it. She'd be able to write it. She'd be able to actually express herself and putting on paper what's going on. So there's no common sense happening in your head that was like, shit, this is what's going on. Like, I'm not saying she's ready to leave yet, but sis got to open her eyes.
No, it's true.
For the better of herself and her mental health and her well-being, and just, damn.
No, it's true. You know what it is? The season that we're coming towards here is a very techie season. And there's going to be a lot of people that are forcing relationships that ended in the summer because you got Christmas, so you feel like you need to spend time with someone. Then February comes, Valentine's Day. You feel like, oh, I should really have someone, especially the people that are like, oh, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance at these 2 milestone holidays for them to prove their love to me. Don't wait for that. Because if they want to dump you in March, they'll dump you in March. If they want to dump you in January, they'll dump you in January. Certain man will dump you in November. It doesn't matter. Don't hang on to that person because you feel like I'm going to be the one to prove their love to me because of what? Christmas and Valentine's Day. Like, you won't get dumped in March.
These days, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
That kind of stuff is just...
No. There's people that think like that,
Yeah. That's not that. They're just not mature people. Because if you really want a relationship, you don't even think about all of that stuff. You would just be like, look, we're just building. That's it. We're building whatever day, holiday, whatever it is.
Whatever holiday.
Yeah. Fucking Valentine's. It's not even a holiday. Valentine's is just a simple ass day. Like, let's not discuss about Valentine's because, please. Be my opinion about that. Anyways. Yeah.
It might change though.
Nah.
So what, you hate Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna say I hate it. I just think it's, again, I think this is a very cliche answer, but it's very overrated. Mm-hmm. It's something that, like...
So if someone wanted to celebrate you on Valentine's Day, you're saying no?
I'm gonna say this.
What?
Today.
Yeah.
When my man came home from work.
Yeah.
He came home with flowers and chocolate.
Okay.
That is how you should do it. Valentine's Day shouldn't have to buy you flowers and chocolate.
Fair enough. So, if someone came to you on Valentine's Day and wanted to celebrate you, you're saying no.
Because it's the day of what? The love?
Yeah, but I'm just you going zigzagging around the question
because I'm not accepting the fact that that's just the day that you have to go celebrate me whenever like it's a normal day. I don't think. Huh?
What happened? Man?
No, I just think it's so. I feel like people are fake. Because you can't do it on a normal day. You have to have a national day for you to start realizing to buy flowers. I get it. Not everyone is romantic. And trust me, my man is not.
Hey. Nah. Can you see this?
I'm witnessing it all.
You are here. You're looking. You're all up in the conversation. You're nosy, but you haven't liked, comment, or subscribed. I'm going to give you a moment to do that while I sip out of Santa. That came out wrong. But I'm going to do it anyway. Let's get back to the episode. I'm not going to say anything. But listen, dog mums.
No, we're not going into that subject. We're not. Cut it. Not going into subject. Yes, you don't. We're not going to have to bring coconut up.
No, Coco's different. Coco's different. Coco's different.
Okay, listen. Don't do it. Don't need it. It's not worth it. Don't do it, girl.
That's a meme, innit? That's a meme. I'm not going to go to dog mom. Shout out to the dog moms out there. Never thought I'd say that. But here I am. What was I going to say? So yeah, with Christmas and everything like that. I mean, the holidays are what they are. I enjoy them. Make of it as you will. There's a certain period where you enjoy things like Winter Wonderland and all that stuff. And then the nostalgia just rubs off. I don't even hear people talking about, it is Winter Wonderland, isn't it?
It's already there, yeah.
I don't hear people go into it anymore. And after a couple rides broke down, I'm so sorry. Yes.
You did. See me, that's why I don't go on these things.
Yes. You see those little makeshift fun fairs?
Nah.
I can't do it.
You're
When I see a little rust on those fun fairs, I can't do it. Fun fairs were fine until the machines. Yeah. I'm so sorry because fun fairs are all good, but the only thing you see me on is a little teacup ride. Anything that requires proper logistics.
Sorry,
up and
but
down,
a teacup can fly just as much.
No.
You see how fast these things go?
Yeah, but there's only so much damage. People are going on proper roller coasters on fun fair budget. Nah. I need Thorpe Park.
You sit your
Disney.
ass in a teacup. I'm watching from the outside.
You watch on the outside.
Because I'm seasick.
I need the stuff that stays grounded. Because if we start going up in the air, I will not be doing that with those makeshift fun fairs that come to the common. You know those commons, the Blackheath Commons and that?
Oh,
nope, sorry.
Dangerous.
I'll go to a young Zippo circus.
Trust them. What?
Zippo circus. Zippo. I'll go to a Zippo circus, but I'm not doing the budget fun fairs.
No.
Life is precious.
Too precious to be ruined in a fun fair. Yeah. What about your kids? What if your kids want to go in it?
Oh.
Because then, you can't kill their fun.
Oh, you know what's so funny when it comes to parenting? I might not let something run, but their dad might. So I can say as much as I like, then I'll just come home one day and they'll be like, yeah, we went on all these rides. What can I say? I can't control my man.
Imagine your face.
You already know him, so you can just imagine he'll do it and go to me, and what? So it's just like, it's whatever.
What if both parents are not? Oh, that's so sad. Poor kids will never experience.
I knew kids that weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Huh? That's so sad.
I know, right? They know who they are, but could never be me. Because some parenting just goes
the indirect.
No, you know what it is. I just feel like there's some things that are inevitable. Schools were stocking the books of Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Half-Blood Prince.
Talking about me knowing stuff about the Bible, but girl.
Mate, when it comes to Harry Potter, I don't play. Gryffindor.
Hey,
what I'm trying to say is that parents are like, oh, you can't watch the Harry Potter movie, but your kids are still going to the same school that stocks the actual book. There's only so much you can do.
That's deep, man.
Yeah.
Child porn is not that. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but for them, it's like it's glamorizing witchcraft.
Oh, okay. Let me just stop there. I leave my comment.
But it happens, innit? It happens. But boy, I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah.
But
Sorry. Yeah.
She's stunned because she can't believe people are actually banned from watching Harry Potter and things like that.
Everyone has their ways.
Yeah, my mum banned. My mum, I was in the living room watching Rugrats. My mum walked past and heard one of them say, "You're my bestest friend." And my mum was like, "Oh no, we are not going to say the wrong grammar in this house." And she's like, "Yeah, you're banned. You can't watch this cartoon anymore. Game over." So yeah, I was banned from watching Rugrats as a kid.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean.
But I kind of get what she's trying to do, because imagine just, kids picking up a lot of stuff. Kids are like very like, for some reason, it's so smart, man. It's like the brain is just like one big plain empty thing, and everything that comes up just sucks on it. You said a bad word?
No,
I take it.
No, it's not a bad word, but
no, but like, is you said this? No, I take it. It all stays there. It's like as soon as it's full, when we all becoming like an adult,
oh yeah,
you don't take no information no more.
No, it's true, it's true.
It's like it's full.
That's why you trying to learn a new language. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's hard. Not gonna lie.
I would think so, because they say it's easier when you're a kid. Have you seen those tablet kids? Scary.
Right. That is what I'm. You can form them. You can form kids.
They're buying apps. Yeah. These kids can't say sentences, but they're buying apps.
They're buying apps. Yeah.
Tablet kids are scary, man.
Kids, yeah, they're so good in it. So good.
Scary in a bad way.
Yeah. No, yeah, so good in a bad way.
So good in a bad way. But yeah, guys, you've been listening. I don't know how we got to tablet kids, but you've been listening or watching another episode of Hey Sis. We are here in the Hey Sis Grotto, celebrating all things Christmas, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But before you go, there's just a couple things you need to do, okay? You need to like, you need to subscribe, and you need to make sure that you comment, because we got a couple milestones. But before we get into them, Indy, you need to let us know what are your final thoughts, what are your final takeaways, and what you're working on, man. Anything that we should be looking out for?
Look out for me.
Yeah, look out for her.
My thoughts, I think, because it's almost the end of the year.
Yeah.
I would say, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, just breathe for a minute. Next year's coming, get yourself into like new steps. Don't feel yourself too high into what other people are doing. Breathe, have a minute, look at yourself, respect yourself, love yourself, and with that feeling, just go into the new year and embrace what you do have. Be grateful. I think that's for me. I'm just really at that path of like looking at what you are, what your strongest what your strongest moves are, and like investing in that. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out. I'm playing chess.
Okay,
chess with my life right now.
Not checkers, baby. Chess only.
Chess, yeah. I'm playing chess. I'm like, oh, okay, queen, no, boom, gone. Sitting there. Although I don't know how to play chess.
I was just about to ask you, because I've never seen her play chess, and she's talking about queen.
No, but yeah, that is enjoy the cold weather, guys. It's a time of us ending the year. And although, damn, 2023 flew by.
It did fly by. 2023 wasn't bad, I'm not going to lie.
It wasn't bad?
It wasn't bad for me. It wasn't like popping off, but it was actually good to me.
You see, that's the thing. I expected way more from it, and that killed my experience. That's why, guys, expectations kills experience. Don't expect too much, because it's going to kill. Like, if I'm going to have a birthday tomorrow, birthday party, and somebody's like, yeah, speaking about it highly, and I expect it to be insane, incredible, just because you're painting this image inside of my head, and I'm getting there, and it's like everything that I had expected it is not there, because I expected, I put something in my head. Do not expect. Just just go into things with like a neutral mind, like like whatever happens kind of vibe. Because again, if you're gonna expect the most from everything, from presents, from holidays, just like even Christmas, like stop expecting you're gonna get your Rolex. Sorry, just be grateful for what you do get. Yeah, and then whenever you're gonna get that present, if that's what's important to you. For me, that I couldn't care less, but if that is important for you, then wow, great. That isn't actually an happening. So don't expect too much. Just let it slide, because it will kill your experience.
Well, wise words, man. I can't argue with that one. I mean, as far as final takeaways go for the Christmas season, just enjoy what you have. Make the most of what you have. Don't watch the next person. And everyone's, how can I say this? What you need to do to protect your mental health is different. If you feel like you can't go on Instagram on certain days, don't go on Instagram. If Valentine's Day comes, Christmas Day comes, New Year's Eve comes, and you're just going to be triggered, it doesn't mean that you're hating on what you're seeing. It's just that you would like that for yourself. But you might just not want to go on that day. And enjoy what you have. Obviously, we got some more episodes coming through. The milestones that I was telling you about, in case you didn't know. Okay? Hey Sis is out here trying to get 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. If you look down below and we are not on 1,000 subscribers, you know what you need to do. You need to click the subscribe button like pow. Our other milestone is Instagram. We're trying to be on the road to 10,000 followers. We were on 7,000 at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was even up to 48 hours. We were on 6K. We're now on 7K. And I got to say a big thank you to our brothers and sisters out there, because you got us on there. So the only job that we have to do is keep delivering you authentic, real conversations that you deserve. Have a laugh and a giggle. If you're at work and you laughed out loud, it's not our fault, okay? We're just here for the vibes. We're here for a long time. You thought I wasn't going to say for a long time, but for a long time in Jesus' name. Anyway, you've been watching or listening to another episode of Hey Sis. Stay blessed. Let me put it on you, no time for chit chat. Because she moved like a queen and I like what I see and I want to get more of that. I undress and he blows success. Lay down as you decompress. Come mine and forget the stress. Got the 9 to 5 cause he trying to change his life. He can't help it but to show his bad side. So he call me Yezzi when he want that good ride. Follow my stride, you know you want a good time. Pick any card, I know it won't decline. He know how to please me, never tease me. Keep me in Givenchy, laced in Gucci. Quick, take the keys and drive to Chelsea. He is Scalini, order linguine. He ordered the chateau, we got it to go, then flew to the chateau. You already know, friends.